Hey everyone, Anthony here. Today I want to talk about happiness, or more specifically, what it takes to be happy. I can't tell you the number of years that I spent chasing after happiness, as if happiness were actually something that could be won or something that could be acquired. I remember when I applied to university, this university that I really, really wanted to attend. And I went through the early admission process and I applied. And I thought that if I got accepted into this university, then I would be happy. Then everything would be all set. And then many years later, I thought if my bank account were at a certain amount, if I had this certain number in the bank, then I'd be happy. Or I thought if my body looked a certain way, then I would be happy. Or if other people in my life that I wanted to be in my life were there, then I would be happy. Or I thought people that I cared about, loved ones, their health, if their health were at a certain condition, then I would be happy. Or if this certain person would just do things the way I wanted them to do that, then I would be happy. And it was as if happiness was this giant conditional if statement. If such and such happened, then I would be happy. But I realized that no amount of possessions, no amount of experiences, no amount of things going my way would actually make me happy. In fact, I found the exact opposite, that the more things that went my way, the more things that I obtained, the less happy I was, the more miserable I was, because I was basing my happiness on these external things that had nothing to do with me. And that's what happens when we base happiness on things that are related to what we have or what we own or our title or anything like, or our standing in the world or anything like that, that we'll never be happy when we base them on external things. And I really appreciate this quote from Leo Tolstoy. He's the guy who wrote War and Peace and Anna Karenina. And Tolstoy said, if you want to be happy, be. If you want to be happy, be. And the amazing thing about that is happiness is equated with being. It's a choice. It's a recognition of our presence, of who we are. And it has nothing to do with anything going on in the world. In fact, nothing in the world can make us happy. No person can make us happy. Nothing can make us happy, just like nothing can make us unhappy. We choose happy. We choose all of our emotions, but happiness in particular, the one thing that all of us would say we want, we get to choose it. And yet how much of our days and lives are spent chasing after happiness, chasing after things that we think are going to make us happy. When we realize that happiness is simply a choice in the mind, then we can make that choice. We can make that choice for being and experience that wonderful bliss that comes from discovering that inner happiness. And so once again, in the words of Tolstoy, if you want to be happy, be. Thank you. Wishing you a wonderful day.